I'm Martin Hall, you're watching School of Golf Extended Library, the book. Hit It Hard by Mike Dunaway. Now Mike Dunaway was the protege of Mike Austin. Mike Austin holds the record to this very day of driving a ball in competition 515 yards in distance. Actually well into his 70s he used to drive it well over 300 yards. An amazing man, and really this is sort of the Mike Austin manual of how to hit it far. Some very interesting points in here that I think are worthy of comment. Mike Austin, through Mike Dunaway, talks about you hit through your hands, not with your hands. I like that. You know, you have flexible wrists, you hit through your hands. You don't just whack with the hands, hit through your hands. Your hands hold the club, the energy gets transferred through your body out to your hand, you hit through your hands. In detail here, at start down, Mike Dunaway, Mike Austin talk about how to, from the top of the swing, drive the right hip downward and outwards towards the ball. When they first talked about this some 20 years ago, a lot of people poo-hooed it. They were trying to keep the right hip high. Not so. We can measure all this stuff now. Technology has helped us so very much. Yes, the right hip should drive down and out, and if you do, you'll get more speed. At address, a third point here, at address, bend at the ball and socket joint of your hips so you get some pressure in your hips at address, not in the knees. You want to have the hips active. You've got to coil into and uncoil with the hips and you know, uncoiling the hips and driving that right hip down. That's what actually clears the left hip out of the way. The last thing that I think is really interesting that Mike Austin talks about is he calls it supple quickness. Supple quickness. You need the wrist to work in a way that the supple quickness, not muscular tension. We're not smashing rocks with a sledgehammer here, golfers. You want supple quickness in those wrists. If you can find a copy, it would be hard to believe you wouldn't add yardage by reading this book. It is so worth it.